guys, this is Kari from Tone Wars. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're really excited to hang out with you and to have you be part of our community. If you like what you see here, here's a couple ways you can support the channel. We always appreciate super chats very much, but here's a couple other ways you can support the channel and get something in return other than just content. If the super chat feature doesn't work for you, or if you're watching after the live stream, Jared's PayPal account link is listed below. Any donation of any amount is greatly appreciated. Since the show is sponsored in part by Motor City Guitar, we've included an affiliate link below. By clicking the link below, everybody wins. You're getting a great deal on some awesome equipment, you're supporting a store that has tons of inventory and great customer service, and you're supporting Tone Wars. And on top of all of that, if you live outside of the state of Michigan, whenever you buy anything from Motor City Guitar, you don't pay any sales tax. And last but certainly not least, you can visit our website at tonewars.com. The link is below. There you will find some awesome Kemper profile packs with the tone and feel guitar players love. You will also find presets for the very popular Helix, HX Effects, HX Stomp, and Pod Go. Alright, the show's about to begin. We look forward to hanging out with you, so grab your favorite drink and join us in the live chat.
Welcome to Tone Wars. Hello, and my Bluetooth, my earbuds are off.
Oh,
I'm like, why can't I hear myself?
Hello and welcome to Tone Wars Sunday Night Edition. I'm Kari. It's my birthday, and this is Jared. It's not my birthday today. It was the 20th. Friday was my birthday.
Yeah, it's Friday, but we have to celebrate today because we're live tonight. So
that's right.
That's how we roll here.
I'm the big 45.
Oh man.
I am younger than you, though.
I can't believe you actually said your age.
Why not?
Most women's don't.
You know what? That's a thing of the past.
Ah, yes.
We're going to make it a thing of the past.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you don't look 45, so
well,
that's the main thing. No,
that was very sweet.
Well, you take very good care of yourself, and
except for all the pizza.
And it shows.
And the whiskey.
Hey man, if you can't have pizza and whiskey, life ain't worth living.
He's not wrong, right?
Yeah, it's gotta have pizza and whiskey.
Yes. You turn the fan off.
Oh, you want me to leave it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a little toasty.
Because life is awesome but hot. When you're 45, it's hot.
She's getting hot flashes already.
That's right.
It's this thing. It's the Engl Savage. It's creating all the heat down
Putting off
here.
all the heat.
It is. Yeah, this amp, it warms things up pretty good.
That's hilarious.
Big time.
Oh, yes. I am proud to be my age and where I am. What I've done.
Yep.
What I'm doing.
What I'm doing. Where I've been. Where I'm going. What I'm thinking about.
Isn't there a song like that? What I know. What I do. Toby Keith.
Yeah.
What I've seen. Probably
Great, we just got demonetized.
Yeah, sorry about that. All right, let's get down to business.
Yes.
Okay, so let's say hi. We've got Boris Filipovic.
Ah, what's up, man?
He says happy birthday.
Oh,
and thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Sean Casey, thank you very much. He said happy birthday and hi, Jared.
What's up, Sean?
Mike Jacobs,
Hey,
he has
Mike.
a cold picture of margaritas
whole
in my
picture?
honor. Yes. Enjoyed it. There's a restaurant in Oxford. It's a Mexican restaurant, and it is called not Sagebrush. That one's in Lake Orion. It is called. Oh, it's Luke's favorite restaurant.
Oh, I can't remember the name, but I know what you're
It'll
talking
come
about.
to me in a moment.
Well, they don't live in Oxford
I'll
anyway,
interrupt
so.
when it does come in. But they have mojito flavored margaritas.
And they're awesome.
It doesn't get any better than that. And they come in like those big fishbowl size pictures. Yeah. Casa-Real, that's what it's called. Casa-Real.
I should have remembered
They have
that.
the best white cheese sauce dip and mojito margaritas. All right, now I got my phone flipped. Here we go. And Dean Harkness, thank you very much for the birthday wishes. He says, guys, I gotta be stingy this weekend. All my bills just hit. I'll make it up next week. But he wants Arnold the guitar teacher teaching how to dial in an amp. Your tone is flabby like your grandma's arms. Just say that much, because we got a lot of highs.
All right, so I'll say that much, and we will get back to that. You got to remind me. Your tone is flabby like your grandma's arms. So flabby. We have to tighten it up and make it better. Stick around, and I'll show you how to do it.
Right. Marty 5, hello from the other side of the pond.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
What's happening?
We have insert any name you want. So I will call you Hubert. Any name you want
You're
is Hubert for tonight.
Yep.
He says
Hubert.
Savage is the best thing I've heard.
Oh, dude.
Hubert.
We're going to get to that. We are going to get to that. Thanks for commenting.
Warmcore Jay, what's up, playa?
What's up?
Let's see, Paul Smith. Hey, man. And
Hey, Paul.
Ooh. We have a request.
Uh-oh.
And a super chat
Uh-oh.
from Jay. It says Arnold sings happy birthday to Kari.
Should I do it now? Because
Yeah.
I want to get... Yo. So I will get back to the other request, too.
Yeah.
Oh my
Because
God.
you made me do it, too.
Oh, that's right. I made you sing happy birthday to somebody. Okay. Let me find the tune. What key do I want to do it
This
in?
one, you ready?
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. That's the key. That's my key. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kari.
It's hard to say, isn't it, Kari?
Yes, it is. You're interrupting me. I'm telling Maria, happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
You're a very cool friend of mine. Very nice. Tonight we'll smoke stogies afterwards.
Right. I'd probably be so green.
Oh, yeah, you would. You would be 3 sheets of green.
Yes. Thank you. And thank you for requesting that, Jay.
Yeah, thanks, Jay. Really appreciate it.
Aunt Debbie is here. She's a hot 45 from Aunt Debbie.
Ah,
Thank you.
well, you look great. And you look great, not
Thank you.
just for your age, but just you look great.
Well, thank you.
You do. So,
I
I've known you
appreciate it.
for a long time now, and you've...
Super long time.
Honestly, I don't think you've really changed very much.
I have red hair now.
Well, yeah, but I mean...
Thank you.
You
I
really
appreciate
you
it.
haven't changed very much at all.
Brad Shimke.
Hey, Brad.
Dean Harkness sent a super chat.
Hey.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mick Meslowski. Hello.
Mick Maslowski's here,
Yes.
huh? Let's see.
He just has happy birthday, Kari.
Oh, Michael. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, did you get my email? I emailed him because I haven't heard from him in a while. I emailed you.
He emailed
I
you.
sent you a meme. I sent him an email. I was like, hey, man, how you doing? How you been? You know, I haven't heard from him in a while. So it's great to see you here, buddy, as always.
Absolutely. And who else? Already said hello to them. Ooh, Sven is here from Germany.
Hey, what's up, Sven?
Yes.
What's happening, man?
Mule Blues. Happy birthday, Kari. Thank you very much. Let's see. And Jason Taylor, thank you for the super chat. This goes towards your shoe fund.
Oh, man, look at that.
Thank you. I get my $10 after the show, man.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that very much.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Jay says red hair is the best. I might know something about that. Right?
Yes, he does know a little bit about that.
Compton Macario, happy birthday. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes, guys. It's been a nice couple of days.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. When she was growing up, it was a big deal. Like, birthdays were a huge deal for her. So it was like always like a big celebration, and
It's funny
cool.
because my family was pretty low key, like very religious, and I wasn't allowed to do a lot of things, but like birthdays for whatever reason, where like the whole day was yours.
carte blanche.
You picked
Whatever you want.
Every meal was your favorite, whatever you wanted to pick, and you got to pick the movie at night. And, I don't know, all of the things.
You were queen bee all day, weren't you?
Yeah.
Making your little brother do all your chores.
Yeah, that was one thing my parents did very well, was honoring you on your birthday. So
That's cool.
yeah.
That's really cool. So we have to keep that tradition alive.
Yes. Mick says he did get your email and he replied.
Oh, I must have not seen it yet. Thank you.
Yes.
Again, great to hear from you, buddy. Yeah.
Jay says he's drinking Big Lake Brewing's Healthcare Heroes Hazy Double IPA. Yeah, I bet you it is hazy for a double IPA.
Oh, man.
Amazing. What are you guys drinking? I went back to the smoked maple, the whiskey. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, I'm having the smoked maple as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a nice lunch, and they had a really good beer selection. Mm-hmm. And I had a flight, and I actually bought what was it called? A crowler?
Why are you asking me? You know I can't remember things.
The little can.
It was a crowler.
Yeah, I bought a crowler
Not
of
a
this
growler,
beer.
but a crowler.
It was what was it? No, it wasn't the Imperial Stout.
It
was
a stout, but it was like somebody's boot up your butt.
Lead boots up your butt or something.
Lead boots up your butt.
And man, this stout was awesome, and it was like 12%, alcohol. And I had flights always get me because you're mixing stuff, And man, by the time we were done with lunch, I'm like, oh boy, I need a coffee.
It took half an hour.
Yeah, we're in line for a while for that.
Ooh, Compton says he's getting ready for the hurricanes coming to Orleans, but New Orleans, sorry, but he has to watch. Thank you for watching, and be safe, though.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
Yeah, be safe, man.
Yeah.
Seriously, like our friend Tim Warner from Live Ready Sound, they just went through one in, I think it was Iowa. Yeah, and oh my God. It was an inland hurricane.
Idaho.
Is it Idaho or Iowa? I forget.
I feel like it's Idaho.
Is it Idaho? Okay. I always get the two I's mixed up. So, but yeah, there was an inland one. It's just, oh my God. They were without power for like a week or so, a week and a half maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it was a very surprising situation for them. So, yeah, it was interesting.
2020, man. It's almost over.
I know.
You can see the finish line.
I can't wait, man. 2020 has been... There's been some great things about it, but there's been a lot of craziness too. So I just can't wait to get on with 2021.
Trying to stay positive.
Yes.
I did not look. I mean, I did look, but I did not make note of the what you were doing tonight. So let me go to my page and we'll read it off. So obviously we have this Engl Savage up there.
Yeah.
Yep. You're gonna even update. Are you keeping it?
Yeah, we're gonna do an update.
Sending it back.
Yep. So let's just go through them all, and then.
So everybody's gonna hear it again and find out what you learned.
Oh, you gonna hear it all
You
right.
learned some more things.
I learned some stuff.
You learned some stuff.
I learned some
You
stuff.
learned it.
I learned some stuff and some things.
And we're gonna do viewer comments.
Yes.
We're gonna do Seris announcement.
Series announcement.
I
misspelled it earlier, and she texted me. Oh, you didn't spell it right.
You didn't fix it.
I did.
Mine still says Seris.
Oh, I fixed it.
That's the one I just shared.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then Saturday 8/29 live stream announcement. It's Kari's birthday.
Yeah.
So anywho, that's what we're doing tonight.
Yeah. So let's do. Oh, you're looking at the thumbnail on Facebook. That's why.
That's the one I shared, though.
Yeah. Oh,
you did. Oh,
you got to share you got to share the video from YouTube's. It's got the updated thumbnail. Facebook keeps it the old way, so that's all right.
Okay. Well, we're here.
We be here.
Hi, Dust Devil. Ooh, Warm Cord says, ask Jared if he figured out the volume knob yet. You have a problem with the volume knob.
Well, there's a
dumb.
little, yeah. Yep.
Let's see. Mike Jacobs, I did hear about this. He said the asteroid is heading for Earth in November. It's supposed to miss us, but 2020. Yes. Jeez. Asteroids and hurricanes. Oh, my.
Oh, man, I tell you.
All right. Do you want me to do viewer comments? Do you want to jump right into the Engl and what you learned?
Let's do some viewer comments, and then we'll do the Engl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get to my screenshots, and we'll pull them up. Oh, I just passed by the picture of my garage sales clutter that I've been organizing all week. Oh, just looking at it makes me cringe. Okay, so viewer comments from Wednesday's episode when you were going over, right, the Engl for the first time?
Yeah.
Rod ESP 2 days ago said, "Can you do a comparison video of the amp versus the Synergy module? That way we can all see the differences."
Yes.
Everybody wants that.
Yes, I
Every
absolutely
amp
will.
that you've ever reviewed, people are like, "Can you do?" I'm even like, "Can you do the comparison?"
Yeah, I know.
You had amen.
No, that's why I have all this stuff. I literally buy a lot of this stuff so I can do the comparisons. Yeah. I really do, because it's hard to find a lot of these amps. So in order to get them, you got to buy them. So I'm like, boy, I'm shelling out some cash, but it's working out. So the Engl module is right behind Kari, birthday girl here. So yeah, I will compare them, and I think it's going to be a very interesting comparison. So
yeah,
we're going to have fun with that.
All right. So Ubershaw JP says, I've owned several Engl heads over the years, and as a boost junkie as well, I typically don't like the tone of Engl amps with a boost. That being said, you should try and find the new Wizard Leopard Clean boost to try. Anything with leopard in it, I approve.
I know.
I approve this message. Some amps love a boost and often can need it to get that tone you like. Just my 2 cents. You may find that when you switch from the Engl, then play an amp that favors the boost a little more, you may lean towards that. YMMV. What does that mean? YMMV.
I don't know.
You mean very much to me? Yeah. Thanks for posting your content. YMMV. Somebody put that in the comments what that means. I learned so much by reading these. The new lingo with the little IMHO.
We want to be cool too. So, well, thank you for the comment and the advice.
YMMV.
And I did look into that pedal.
Main villain?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Okay, that. You're my main villain.
You're my main villain.
Yeah, it works.
So I appreciate the tip and the comment, and I did look into some other boosts, and I bought one and tried it out, and I think it was the way I had the amp set up at the time, which I'm going to go into in a little bit here, but I ended up landing back on my precision drive because some of the things that I did, and I can't wait to share what I've learned with you guys and what it sounds like now. So yeah, yep. If I get a chance to look into to get one of those leopard leopard thingies,
leopard. Oh, I went to the next one.
I'll check it
out. Wizard Leopard Clean Boost.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I wonder if it's leopard print.
It probably is. Why wouldn't it be?
A wizard leopard. Mm-hmm. I've never heard of such a thing. A wizard leopard. Okay.
We'll find out.
Next from BF Phil 3 days ago. Very good video. Was watching for this. I have Savage 120 and Savage SC. One thing about rough smooth. Rough would be for rhythm and smooth is for solos.
Yes.
I think is cool feature as you're able to use same channel for both. Rough, emphasis low, and high end. I keep hearing feedback in my... It's not feedback. It's like static. Oh. Maybe my phone is...
Yeah, might be your phone.
It's in my ears.
Because I'm not hearing it.
Okay, let's see. I think as cool feature is you're able to use the same channel for both. Rough, emphasis low, and high end. Smooth mode emphasizes mids. I like that it also boosts volume a little, or maybe perceived volume since it boosts the mids, just to cut a little more.
No, that's true. You can use the that button on the amp. The amp's very versatile, so you can push all kinds of different buttons and get all kinds of crazy different sounds out of it, which I think is really cool. Yeah. So yeah, I loved having the insight there, because like when I went live with this amp on Wednesday night, I had about 3.5 hours of technical difficulties before I went live, because I added a gear cam. And you know how my software acts. When you OBS, I love it, but I hate it at the same time, because I added a nice high-end webcam for the gear cam, and the computer did not like it, the software. It just, so it would crash. It would see one of the cameras and not the other, and then it would see this one but not that one the next time, and then there was times it would see them both, but I'd get no audio. Yeah. And I had to restart my computer 3 times, and I'm down here going, why isn't this working? So I finally just used a lower end, gear cam. It was still an HD one, but it wasn't like the 4K one. And I was like, whatever. Yeah. And it literally started working minutes before I went live, so I couldn't warm up. There were so many. I was like, oh my God.
Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow.
So I didn't have a lot of time to dial in the amp. So.
All right. Next comment is from the Hoppo 3 days ago. Hey Jared, thanks for all the work you put into these, mate. Can tell you do your best to give a fair and honest representation.
My pleasure.
Yeah, of all the amps you demo. Appreciate the fact you work your real job as well, and then the time it takes you to set all this up and cart the stuff up and down your stairs. Good stuff. Keep it. It's funny how they know what you do. I feel like you said it over and over again. Plug it up and down the stairs.
Well, sometimes my back hurts, and I'll be like, it's from doing all that. Yeah, but no, you're very welcome. It's worth it, because I love helping people, and I learned stuff too. I mean, on a selfish note, I get a lot out of it as well. And it's the dividends that I get on a personal level from doing this are great. It's awesome. I love doing it, and I I love seeing people like be able to make a decision. Like they'll see one of the videos, they'll ask me questions in the live stream or afterwards, and be like, "I know which way I'm going to go now," and I feel great being a part of that. Where I can actually give people like an honest opinion about something because I own this stuff. I mean, it's mine, so it's like nobody's paying me to like, hey man, make sure mine outshines the other. No, I don't care. I really don't care which one you buy as long as it's one that you're happy with. That's all that matters to me. That's what this channel is all about. So, so yeah, it's absolutely my pleasure.
Oops.
As I drop my pick.
Just Devil. I think he's watching tonight, too. Yeah. I saw his name there. Yeah. This comment was from him. He says, thanks, Jared. Finally a video hearing the true comparison of DI, real, and studio with cab off. The Kemper can't differ where in the profiled signal chain amp head ends and the cab mic begin. I like using DI to real cabs and my own IRs for studio or merged profiles for front of house PA. Again, thanks for your time.
Oh man, thanks for being here and thanks for the comment. I appreciate that. He's talking about the episode I did with the DI profiles on the Kemper and how people are doing it wrong. And like in the group, I've seen a lot of people go like, "Hey guys, I don't have any DIs. I just turn off the cab and I think it sounds pretty good." And a lot of people agree, but then there's a lot of people that don't. And I'm like, I'm going to find out because I knew, like, I tried it and I'm like, there's something weird happening here. So I went down here while I was profiling my KSR and I was like, well, I'm here doing the profiles. I'll just do the same profile on the DI as the studio and compare them not only to each other but to the real amp. So it's like, which one sounds better, number one, and then number two, which one sounds closer to the real amp? And the DI was obviously the winner. It wasn't even a matter of opinion. It was like obvious. So yeah, I was happy to do that for people because again, it comes back to helping people make the best decision, that works best for them. So
good.
Based on truth.
All right, let's see. Which one of these you sent me? Did you want the top one or the middle one?
I think the top one.
The top one from Boris, who is also in the live chat tonight. Did you maybe try it in a band mix, possible with two guitars? Probably blue channel should cut just fine on the rhythm section.
Good question. Thank you very much. So that was from the EVH Stealth review, I believe. He was asking me. So the best answer I can give you is like the honest one, obviously. Like I haven't played with with another guitar player with that amp to see how it would be, but in theory and just by going by what I just know about the amp and my experience with it, I think it would cut in a mix very well because the EVH has a ton of texture on top and it really, all that stuff helps it stand out in a mix. So I think not only would it stand out, but all the texture would too because there's a lot of it. So a lot of people think like, oh, just crank your highs, but now you're just killing everybody with high end. So you just want an amp that has a great presence and a lot of texture, and that's usually all you need to stand out. Darker amps, conversely, a darker amp won't stand out. So you do need enough high end, to cut through a mix, but not too much. So I've actually was at Paul's studio once, and he had a band there that had two guitar players, and one guy had a darker amp. And another guy was playing the EVH, but the highs were cranked up so high. I was like, dude, it's just killing this guy. Turn your stuff down. And it balanced things out a lot better, and his amp didn't sound so thin. So, but yeah, I think the EVH I just think it's such a great amp for just all around whatever band situation you're in. It would work very well for that.
Great. All right, last comment from Ski81 for you too. He says, Tone Wars, great comparison. I love both amps. The Soldano is a classic and the EVH is just a beast. But how do they both do 80s rock? Van Halen, Def Leppard, Rat, etc. Keep up the great work.
Oh, thank you. So I think that the Soldano is more voiced for the 80s stuff because that's when it, was basically really shining and stuff. But the EVH could do it as well. I just think you can dial it in because the thing is with the EVH, again, it's lots of texture, lots of modern stuff going on, but you can pull some of that stuff back. But I think in a mix, I think the EVH would be just fine. It's just going to have that huge kind of grainy, awesome sound, and it might add a little more meat to the 80s stuff as well, and maybe bring it up to par with what's going on today. It might modernize it. So, are we getting more singing requests? Yes. Oh, we are.
It's so funny.
Oh,
Mick Maslowski says, "Thank you, most lovely gang, Kari and Jared. On a side note, I come from a country where Happy Birthday is played and sung."
Oh, no, I don't know it.
You're going to have to learn it. But it looks like he was telling us his birthday is September 4th. And that was in his super chat. So
man.
You've been challenged.
I've been challenged. I'm going to have to learn Happy Birthday for Mr. Maslowski.
Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat. Yes. And again, as always, it's good to see you here, buddy.
Sven says, how is the situation with the C word in the States, specifically in your country, especially in your country?
It's up and down. Appreciate the question. It's up and down. It's become a political thing, sure. So, and I definitely don't want to get into politics here, but this is an escape from all that.
Yeah.
But it's become there's a lot of hyperbole about it, and it's hard to know who to listen to or who to believe. But
we're all just still trying to be safe. Our gatherings, indoor gatherings are, is it 100 or less?
That's
I think
less.
Here in
it's
Michigan.
Less than 50. It's back down, and
less
the bars.
Than 50?
A lot of bars have been shut down. There's no venues. You can't play at a venue right now at all.
Still can't do music. You can gather outside under certain restrictions, and some schools some are open and doing in person with social distancing, but most of them have the option to learn from home.
Yeah, because kids don't want to wear a mask for 8 hours. I mean, God, that's just awful.
Yeah, I have a feeling that the schools that do open, and have in-person schooling, which is great. It's, you have double income families and we have single mom families, single dad families, where that becomes daycare and allows them the opportunity to go work. But I do have a feeling that within a couple of weeks we're going to have to shut it down because we're going to have 3 or 4 cases of COVID.
Yep, and then boom.
Test positive, and boop, everybody's going to be home again.
Yep,
so
just like football and basketball and everything else. One guy gets it, the whole place shuts down. So, we'll even have restaurants here, remember the one restaurant here in Clarkston, one restaurant posted on Facebook a couple days ago, someone got diagnosed with, what, and...
we just can't say the word because YouTube, flags it or whatever, so that's why we're saying
so they got diagnosed with it, and then they had to shut the restaurant down indefinitely, and there goes all the money for, the money they could have made, number one, but number two, all that food, guess where it goes? Right in the dumpster.
Garbage.
And it's all paid for, so it's really hard, There's a huge list of businesses going under in Michigan right now, and it's so bad.
Yeah. But how is it where you're in Germany? How are you guys doing over there? I'd love to know what it's like elsewhere in the world, right from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
Let's see. They talk to each other. Brad Chimke, does that mean since Dr. Chugs likes the Savage more, I'm getting the Stealth from him for my birthday next month?
I didn't say I liked it more. I just really like it.
Christopher says, Sunday with Tone Wars, best way to end the weekend.
Oh, woo! Thanks, man.
Yes,
it is for us, too. I mean, seriously, it is for us to hang out with you guys, Yes. So we love it.
David Walls says he's tuning in from Scotland. Picked up an old PV Century 200H bass head for only 40, is that the Euro sign?
Yeah.
What are we doing over there? Yep. Was an absolute steal. Great solid state head.
Oh, nice, man. Yeah, that's the bass amps, man. Yeah, good. Thanks for being here, man. Really appreciate it. Greetings from Michigan to Ireland.
Yes.
Awesome.
And he said happy birthday, so thank you for the birthday greeting.
Yeah.
I'm going through I'm trying to read because they're talking to each other. Rock on, everybody. Happy birthday, Kari from JJ's House of Jams.
What's up, man?
Oh, and Mick Maslowski says no in the 9-4 time signature.
Oh, and
But the birthday is coming soon, very soon.
And then... Boy, he's really adding to it, isn't he?
Yeah.
9-4, huh? All right, we'll have to figure that one out. You got to remind me.
9-4.
Yep, 9-4. 10-4.
Paul Smith here in Michigan says, I've only been able to play a few outside gigs this summer, right?
Yeah, Paul plays a lot, so that's got to be hard.
Christopher says, I wear my mask for 8.5 hours every day at work. It's miserable. I feel for you, man. I have to wear it when I'm in my office. No, I don't have to wear it when I'm in because it's a single alone office.
Yeah.
And then,
but when people come in.
Yep, I put it on when people come in, and then if I have to use the restroom, go out into the hallways or whatever. But
I'll tell you, just going to the grocery store is torture for me. Yeah. I'm in and out in 20 minutes flat. I'm like, I got to get this thing off. I mean, I'm done, you know.
Jay says, my wife is a teacher and has to virtually teach from her classroom 2 days a week. Thankfully, I work from home so the kids can stay home with me and remote learn. Yeah. Yep.
I think there's going to be a lot of changes in businesses. I think a lot of people are going to kind of like not renew their leases on their buildings because broadband has changed everything. I mean, look at what's happening right here. We can literally be all over the world right now, live on this channel, and be in all your homes, which you're honored to be, by the way. Thank you so much. And it's like, it's amazing. So there's going to be a lot of places that they're making, I think, the whole like Zoom meeting thing and all this work from home kind of stuff better because people need to, you know, they don't know when it's going to end. So they're like, well, let's just put some money into this and make it better. And I think once it's all over with, they're like, you can go back to work now. Everybody's going to be like, why? I can do everything at home in my pajamas.
We're accustomed to it.
And I'm eating Cheetos while I'm... and when we do our Zoom meetings, everybody's got their cameras off because everyone looks like crap. Got their feet on the desk and they're like, yeah, let's just do that one plan. And hair looks like they combed it with an egg beater, you know? It's like, whatever.
Yes. Dean Harkness says, my kid was in school choir, but they aren't allowed to do any shows this year, so she's taking Spanish, which sucks because I play guitar in the rock songs. Yeah.
Oh, man, that's rough.
I know. My daughter does drama. She's really into theater, and the show that was supposed to air this spring that they worked on since September. So September, they start drama. This is outside of school as well. So something that we've paid for, they work on it from September all the way to March. It's a spring performance, like a whole year. And like it was like a month out. Anyway, it was a month out before the final performance. And they canceled it, and they canceled the program indefinitely.
Crazy.
Yeah. And we only got like a $64 refund for the whole thing.
Good Lord.
I know, but she was devastated. And then when she found out the program was canceled indefinitely, it just added to her devastation. And
that really sucks, man.
We can't find anything for her to do on the side. All of the things that she loves to do. She's 12, going into 7th grade. Yeah, she wants dance. She wants gymnastics. She's a
firework is what she is. She's just...
Yeah, she is.
She's all over the place.
She's a freaking firework. She's a wonderful, crazy blessing.
Yep. 3 seconds after it explodes, that's her daughter. Like, it's just giant.
I have to tell you guys this funny story from my birthday. We were walking around downtown. We had lunch, and then we just kind of walked the streets, and there's this one... mid-range jewelry store called Simply Marcella in Lake Orion, Michigan. They sell pearls and like leather and leather jewelry, stuff like that. So I'm browsing around looking at things and not paying any attention to her because she's 12 and it's a small like boutique-y kind of store. So I didn't think that she could get into too much mischief. And she's being quiet, and I'm like, oh, she's being quiet. I turn around, she's sitting on a chair with this little plastic spoon that's kind of like what they give you for samples of ice cream, like a little tiny plastic spoon, and she's rubbing foot cream on all over her feet. They had like a sample of this lotion, and she's got the spoon, and she's rubbing the spoon on her foot, and I'm like, first of all, I didn't know if that was like the spoon that you dip in for everybody and you just put a little bit on.
Did you find that on the ground? Like...
I didn't know. So I'm like, what are you doing? And now both feet are covered in moisturizer. And you can't walk. She had her flip-flops, and I was like, my initial instinct is get out quick, like, take the spoon and run. But she can't run because she's slippery.
She's running down the street.
You guys, I was so embarrassed. She's looking at me like it was a sample. It was out for.
Good thing she didn't try eating it. Oh, look, whipped cream, you know. Oh man, she's literally the kid. You can't take her anywhere.
You gotta watch her. You have to get her involved.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong. She's not special needs or anything.
No,
she's just freaking crazy.
She's crazy.
Wonderfully crazy.
Yep.
Life of the party.
Yep.
You want to be on her team.
She is the party, and she's the life of the party.
She will win.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Well, I gotta get back. We have missed a bunch of them. Okay, wife's teacher, kids in choir. Happy birthday from Josh M. Thank you so much. And thank you, Jared, for all the Kemper advice from Josh M.
You are welcome. You are more than welcome.
This is the first live show that he's seen.
Oh, awesome, man.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Yeah,
Here I am talking about my kids' lotion feet. Let's see. Jay, I don't plan on being back in the office until 2021. Yep. Let's see. Josh M. Also as an epidemiologist.
Epidemiologist? I don't know.
Epidemiologist.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful.
That's a
this time has been exhausting and scary, but we'll get through it. Yes.
Yes, we will. And we learned a new word today.
Well, he did. I still don't think I can say it yet. Epidemiologist?
Yeah, epidemiologist.
Epidemiologist.
Use it in a sentence.
My friend Josh is an epidemiologist.
There we go. Good sentence.
Let's see. Marty 5. Actually, the small specialized food shops like butchers, bakeries, candy shops are doing much better in the Netherlands.
Oh, good.
It is like new support because people don't like supermarkets. Oh, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hate the supermarket these days. All the lines on the floor and
everybody's like trying to stay away from each other.
Yes.
And
yep.
yeah, it's nuts, man. And the arrows. And
this one
if
girl,
you go the wrong way, everyone's like, you're going the wrong way.
Yes.
God.
I got chastised by this young girl.
Karen.
She was probably in her mid-20s, and she's standing there with her little pursed self. And you know how they have the convenience items that you can browse through when you're in line? And I was a foot off of the mark on the floor. Browse. They had like mugs. They had like mugs. They're a little fun thing for me. But so I'm looking at those, and I hear her go, excuse me, we're supposed to be social distancing. And I looked down where I was, and I took one step back and looked at her and was like, pardon me. Pardon me. We're both wearing our face masks, and I seriously wanted to have more words. Swear words.
Yeah,
but
I don't know what I would do if some dude said that to me.
Back. Yes. All right. Next. I'm full of stories tonight.
Yeah, you are. That's
Dean
your birthday.
Harkness.
We'll indulge you.
Yeah, they were planning a Stranger Things theme for October, so it's a real bummer for the kids.
Oh,
yes.
man. That'd be cool.
JJ's House of Jams got a Soldano Hot Rod 50 yesterday.
Woo.
Nice. I'm completely floored how amazing this amp is. The tones are just incredible. Single channel drive heaven.
Congrats, man. Yeah, that's a good amp. It's a really good amp.
Andrew Stonerock just turned in, and wow, red hair.
What's up, man? Good to see you.
Let's see, Deborah, my Aunt Debbie. Marty 5, I try to shop at the small locally owned shops here in Arizona.
It's just easier. You get in and out quicker, and you got all the crazies aren't there. So
Sven responded about the C word in Germany. Says the rate of sick people is currently increasing again. All clubs, discos, and venues are closed. You have to wear a mask in public spaces, but luckily the schools have reopened.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it's just up and down everywhere. I mean,
it's going to be around. Like, it's not going to...
Yeah. The thing is that I know I sound doom and gloom, but I mean, I think this is a positive thing. I think everyone's going to get it eventually, just like every other virus that comes in, like colds, flus, whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be a herd immunity to it, and then it'll just be another thing that people get every year, every 10 years, whatever, and it's just, that's it.
Yeah.
It's just, and then we just fight it off and we're good. I mean, I had it, and you guys all know that. I mean, I had it. It was one of the hardest 10 and a half days of my life.
It was terrifying.
It was. It really was. And I think a lot of it was because when I had it was back in March. So there was all this hyperbole.
You got it right away.
Yeah, I got it right away.
Yeah, we heard about it, and then bam.
Yeah, and the thing is like, when I got it, there was all this mystery about it, and all this stuff like, oh, you're going to die, and this and that. And so I was like, I didn't know what was going to happen to me.
I think the good part about it for you, though, was that you didn't know you had it when you had it.
Exactly. I found out
After,
on day
much.
10,
yeah,
which was my first day that I started feeling good. But I wasn't feeling good. I was just feeling good enough to stay up all day.
To go to the
and so like I went on day 5 to get it. 'Cause I had to.
Yeah.
And I found out later that I got it. And the timing worked out so that I was coming out of it at that point, but I was still worried that, oh, am I really out of it? What's next? What's the next stage? And there was all this hyperbolic crap about it, and I didn't know who to believe and what. And thank God for you helped me a lot by dropping stuff off for me. But my buddy Steve Shaheen also is he's a nurse.
RN, yeah.
Yeah, so he kept his eye on me and gave me some great advice and gave me all the truth about it. So that really helped me a lot. So I very much appreciate that.
Yeah. We got a super chat from Mike Jacobs. Holy moly, it's a great super chat. Thank you so much. He says, you guys enjoy some birthday pizza and whiskey. Thanks for the great Kemper profiles, Jared.
Oh, man, thank you.
Thank
Thank you so much, man. Seriously, that really means a lot. Thank you very much. And you are very welcome for the profiles.
Yeah.
I mean, I love doing it. And you guys, seriously, like, I'm not trying to push anything on you, but I'm not. But, I mean, when I profile this amp, oh, my God, that pack is going to be sick. All 4 channels on this amp are ridiculous. So you're going to have all 4 of the channels with a lot of great stuff on it. And, I can't wait to release that pack. I haven't even started on it yet because I'm about 98% done dialing in this amp. But, man, let's talk about that now. Can we move into that?
We are caught up.
All right. So, my journey with the amplifier was this. I got it the same day I went live with it on Wednesday. I got it I was like 5 hours before I went live, something like that. And then I had the technical difficulties, plus I had to shoot the unboxing, edit it, line it up with the software and all that. So I didn't really have much time with it at all. And so by the time I went live with it, I had it dialed in pretty good. The volumes were all right. And I was like, with the mic, because the mic adds fullness, the mics do. They add some fullness because they're capturing the speaker right there, right off the grill cloth. So, in the episode during the night, I was feeling like I was like, yeah, this amp's pretty cool. It sounds good. I kind of like it, and it's okay. But I was like, man, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep this because it was really starting to kind of. As the night progressed, I mean, you guys saw me like have first interactions with this amp, first reactions with it. And in the back of my mind, I was thinking, it says Savage, but I'm not getting a Savage sound out of it. I'm getting more of it sounds good, but I'm not, there's some teeth missing, in the sound. It was like, it's just Billy Bob Savage. There's some teeth missing. And I was kind of like, man, but I didn't want to say that in the episode because I want to be fair to the product, number one. And number two, I knew I only had very limited time dialing this in. It was more volume than anything else. So I'm like, all right. So basically the next day I brought it upstairs, played it, and I'm like, yeah, in the room, I'm not feeling it. I literally was not feeling it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I doing wrong? So I started thinking about like different overdrive pedals. I actually bought a new overdrive pedal, took it home, didn't solve the problem at all. And I had to work that day. I got home, I played it some more, and I'm like, all right, tomorrow if I get up and if I can't make this sound the way I want it to by noon, it's going back in the box. I'm sending it back, and I'm going to buy a diesel.
I texted him, like, how do you like it? And he's like,
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to buy a diesel if I can't do this, because I don't want to return it. I'd rather exchange it for something, at least, be nice that way. So noon comes around, and I'm still not happy with it, so I start shopping for a diesel, and I'm like, which one do I want? The Herbert, the Hagen, the VH4, the D-Mall? I mean, I was like, what do I get? So I was watching one of the reviews on the diesel, and a guy was like, all right, here's how I have it set up. He's like, I have the channel volume maxed out, of course, and then I attenuate the whole overall volume with the master, and I'm like, wait a second. Now, mind you, I've never had an amplifier before that had a separate channel and a master volume. Mm-hmm. In my life, I've never owned one. All my amps have always been the master is the channel and the channel is the master. It's all one thing. So, I was like, I wonder, because the guy said it in a way where it's like, duh, you crank the channel volume. That's what you do. So I'm like, all right, let me go upstairs before I pull the trigger on this thing. I pause the video, go upstairs where the amp is in my living room, fire it up, crank the channel volumes on all three, like the channel 2, channel 3, and channel 4, all the way up, and I attenuated down on the master volume because I had the master up way too high for 120 watt. I'm like, this doesn't seem right to me. So it sounded kind of thin. It wasn't chunky and full like I wanted it in the room. It just sounded a little choked, and I'm like, so anyways, I fire it up. I put my precision drive back in front of it because I'm like, this is how I want it. I had all my pedals lined up on my couch. I plugged my precision drive back in, set it up how I usually have it. I played one chord, and I'm like, there it is. Like the gates of hell opened up. And it was like, yeah! I wanted to kick things. I'm like, there's all the thickness and the fullness and all the stuff. And I... forgive my ignorance, guys, but again, I've never had an amplifier that was set up this way. So it was a first for me. And I'm all up there being ashamed of myself. I'm like, I have a YouTube channel. I don't know this. But again, I don't have an amp like that. So,
well, you learn through experience.
Yeah. So then I dialed it in further. And every turn of the knob or push of the button and tweak got me even further from that. And I was just closer to what I like. And now... this amp is a 1,000,000,000% keeper. Now it's a freaking Savage, and it was my fault because I didn't know how to dial it in right. And you want to hear it, dude? This amp slays. Oh my god, it's so good. So let me mute the mic. Let me make sure I got everything going here.
Turn this down a little
bit.
bit.
Go ahead and turn down a little. Where do you hear this thing? There it is.
There you go.
And look, that's channel 2. That's crunch 1, which is like the less gainy channel. Okay, so that's crunch 1. So
we have a chocolate comment. I have to read
Oh, okay.
Sven says, like Petrucci is talking about tone, it is like chocolate cake.
Yes, a 7-layer cake.
Yeah.
But this is a 7-layer cake with a razor blade in the middle.
Well, that's not very fun.
But it's
Jay
got
says
that
the
cut.
paint is peeling off his walls.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, like, this amp has absolutely, like, I'm not kidding you. I literally, and Jay can attest for this, I talked to him about it too. I literally went from this thing's going back in the box and it's going back. I'm going to exchange it for something else. Mm-hmm. For this kind of price, I better be 100% happy with this amp or it's bye-bye. And it went from goodbye to, oh my god, come back. I was wrong.
You chased something. Oh, God. David Schiedler says that's a ton of gain. Crazy.
Oh, it's nuts. And a lot of it's from the mics and stuff. Aww. I mean, you're hearing, when you mic an amp, you guys know that. You get a little more kind of thickness. But, dude, I'm telling you, that's crunch 1, channel 2. So that's the least gainy of all the channels and the least aggressive. But holy crap, does that thing kick ass. I mean, it is amazing.
Aaron Short is here. He says he's watching from his gig.
Oh, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
Thanks for being here, dude. I'm so glad that you're back. Aaron's back to work now, doing gigs. So
wonderful. New York, right?
Yeah, New York. So stay safe out there, buddy.
Andrew Stonerock says he has to bounce soon. I'm taking a break from mixing some drums. Oh, yeah. Tell Jared his old buddy James Sayer is coming to try out on vocals for his project.
Oh, cool, man. Well, good luck with all that. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, killer. Okay, so that's crunch 1, all right? And that was just freaking amazing. I mean, it's just slays. So what I have going on here is I have the input high, I have the bright switch on, which just adds just enough kind of cut, to the top end. And then I have the mid bold knobs turn on, but I have it all the way down, and it does add even with the knob all the way down, it adds a little more push to the mids, to the point where it's like it's just enough, to kind of bump it up a little bit, make it a little fuller. And then of course I have the deep boost on. Why wouldn't I? Because I'm all about that low end, man. And that's it. And this dude, this thing just, oh my god, it's just so freaking gnarly.
Marty5 says, are you controlling the amp by MIDI from the Helix yet?
Not yet, but I will be. Yes, I will program the Helix to control it.
Mofo says, what was the fix for the Savage? I missed it.
Oh, the fix was I didn't say this. I had the channel volume at half. So I had the channel volume at half when I went live with it on Wednesday, as opposed to all the way up. And on some of the channels, I had it less than half, because I had the master set, and I was adjusting the channels to sound good in the mixes and stuff. And it was just one of those days where I had my head up my rear end because I had so many technical difficulties and I had very little time with the amp. And I just overlooked that, and and a little bit of ignorance mixed in with that too. So, and then once I cranked the channel volumes all the way up, all of the stuff that this amp does, because I was choking it to death. It wasn't breathing right. And as soon as I did that, and it's not a subtle difference. It's not like, oh, that little 10% I was missing. No, it was 50% I was missing that came in there.
Sorry, it's you, not me.
Yeah,
it's me, not you. I said that wrong.
No, but it was like all the stuff. It was like this thing just got a shot of adrenaline, and it just woke it right up. And it's so full and aggressive. And
Sven made
awesome.
A comment. I can't wait to read it. I don't know if he did it because of a language barrier, if it's really what he meant to say. He says the Engl amps have a great low end that man people prefer.
that man people prefer.
Oh, that man.
Yeah.
I was thinking man people.
It's all about the emphasis.
Man.
The emphasis on the wrong syllable. But maybe he said that. Maybe that's what he meant too. But either way, it's a good statement.
Dave wants to know, how do you like it versus the Fireball 100?
I like it better. Yeah, I like it better.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there's more features and stuff, and there's more channels, and there's more versatility. And like on this amp, I have 3 high gain channels that I can 100% use. And let me go through that. Okay, so let me do that. So you heard channel 2. Channel 2, which is crunch 1.
Oh, many. It's many, not man.
Oh. It's amazing what one letter will do, isn't it?
I thought man people was hilarious.
Man people like this. That should be a good ad for Engl. Buy the amp that man people like.
It's like that soap. What's that soap?
Oh, the soap that I use? Swatch?
Swatch.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
I
you
love
guys.
those ads.
Google or YouTube it or whatever. Is it Dr. Swatch?
Yeah, Dr. Swatch.
Their advertisements, their commercials or whatever are hilarious.
I bought it just because of that. Yeah. And it's great soap.
They sell, man soap.
Man soap.
Man soap.
You don't want to smell like Mommy's little helper, do you?
It's great.
Isn't that great? Yeah. He's like rubbing it all over his buddy.
And they show all these like burly looking men in the forest like taking a shower under the trees and waterfalls. And
that's why you liked it.
They've got this man coming up out of the water, like there's like the standard, the chick comes out of the water and flings her hair, and they've got this long bearded guy that pops up out of the water and flings his beard. It's hilarious.
They're good commercials, man. They're hilarious. Okay, so let's do channel 2, and I'll talk about that real quick, and I'll do channel 3 and channel 4.
I'll ask him when we come back, Jay. It's a good question.
Okay, 1 second. super beefy, super meaty, and I got the cut knob up, the attack knob up 2 notches on the precision drive. Let me turn it down a notch, and if you want more meat, you can do that. 1 second. God, I can do that all day, all freaking day. I can just do that
all day.
God, it's just so good. It's just so freaking good. My hands have almost never been happier. All right, so let me go to here's the weird channel, which is free, Crunch 2. This is the quirky one, which the night I did the review, it was a little thin for me, but not anymore. Not any freaking more at all. This channel really came alive after I made those changes. And let me do a little something for you on this to show you what this channel is so good at. Eerie intro, here we go. 1 sec. Okay, so before I do this, this is a great channel for leads, quirky, weird leads, especially ones with a wah. It really shines there. I think it sounds good as a rhythm channel, but I don't think that that's where it shines. I think it's better at single note stuff. Let me do a couple chords with it with the tight knob, or the attack knob, 1 notch down from where it was, and it fills it up a little better. So 1 second. Okay, so tonight's not really a demo, so I'm not going to go too far with that, but I'll put it back up, but it fills it up a little more. Now,
yeah.
Here is where this channel shines. All right, 1 second. If Jack the
Yo.
Ripper played guitar,
Yo.
that's what he would sound like. That is just so creepy, so eerie, so... Oh, it's just so good.
You have a lot of comments.
Oh, good.
My aunt says, don't stop. Don't stop. Do it again.
Oh, man. I'm not kidding you. That channel is so enjoyable when you want to get your creep on and you just want to freak people out. I got chills
You
just
did.
playing it. I mean,
still have goosebumps.
I'm not kidding you. It's just, it's almost emotional to play it. It's just so...
I put my stuff down. I was like, wait, oh, okay.
Oh, you talking to me? No, it's like, it is one of my favorite things about this amp. It's a secret weapon.
You need to play that little thing more often, sir. Absolutely amazing. Now I want to play my gypsy guitar. Damn, dude, heavy metal. Damn, that sounds nasty. Happy hands from the Chicago Tie. Absolutely amazing.
Isn't it, though? Like, it just sounds so good. And I'll tell you guys, too, that amp, that channel, because I have the Engl Savage module here. That's what inspired most of what you heard there when I played the Savage module, is it does that weird, quirky thing, too. The way the notes twist and turn, the vowels in the notes will twist and change into other vowels.
Like I sing.
Yeah, like you sing. That's what I like about it, because I love your voice. So, so it's like I hold these notes, and they slowly morph into other vowels, for lack of a better term. And with the wah, it accentuates that even more. And I'm not kidding you guys. It is one of the most pleasing, enjoyable channels to play through when you're playing something that matches the weird, quirky thing that it does. It's just a match made in heaven. It's like peas and carrots. It's so good. So, like, I can't emphasize enough how much fun it is to play that channel. So much fun.
Shane says he just sold his Engl Fireball 25. It was way too dry and sterile, just lifeless under my fingers.
Ah, did you slam it with an overdrive? I mean, that definitely helps. That's what I'm doing right now, but I haven't played the 25, so maybe it's just the way it is. The thing is with some of the smaller, not all, but some of the smaller wattage amps, they're missing fullness. There's like a fullness that's not there, and they could be a little dry and sterile. So maybe that could really be it.
Before you played, Jay says, so when are we getting an amp ranking of the ones that you own? You should give them awards like amp most likely to destroy an army of orcs.
Well, that's honestly, dude, that's a great. Honestly, all right. So if under that, it would be the Engl as far as destroying an army of orcs. Yeah, the Engl, because it's got so many weapons.
Well, they're from the same country too, I think.
Pretty much, yeah. Middle Earth. This amp was made in Middle Earth. I don't care. You can say Germany all you want, but I know it was made in Moldor.
Marty5 says, better start saving pennies for the ampy amp switcher. That rack is filling up.
I know. No, you're right, dude. And I was just talking to my friend Jeremy Vareo and Mike Hasty about that.
Yes.
I'm going to get one. I'm going to get one very soon so I can leave them all there and switch through them. And I'm going to be doing shootouts and all kinds of great stuff for you guys. So that's why I'm going to get it. Yep. But I'm still coming down from the high. I'm not kidding you. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the amp. It's just, it's so good. Yes. And I'm not even to channel 4 yet.
Woo!
Let's do channel 4. I mean, channel 4 is like
let's do it.
The fullest, meanest, fattest, most ridiculous, just straightforward channel that I think Engl's ever made. And it's just an absolute beast of a channel. So let me do that. So I'm going to turn the high gain boost off because I don't need it for channel 4. And let me switch to that. And boy, you guys are really in for a treat on this channel. Hang on one second. Oh, I can't say. There's nothing to say.
No,
It just said it all.
Yeah.
Holy
crap!
Right? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm better than all right, man. Like, I'm just so glad that I spent the time. I did the research, and I gave this amp another chance because I was the problem. It wasn't the amp. I was dialing it in wrong. And once I discovered how to treat this amp properly, it rewarded me in dividends that are just, I can't even count them. I mean, wow.
Let's see. There's some funny stuff here.
What a great amplifier.
Mean face to the max. Or stink face to the max.
Oh, yeah. I almost broke my face.
Yeah. The Chicago Todd, wowza. That amp is either made in heaven or hell.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think there was a collaboration on that one.
Yes. Did you see those orcs run for the hills when they saw that Engl rip the giant's head off?
And ate it.
I need this tabs right now.
Oh.
I think Lucifer applied the Tolex himself. Sounds awesome. I'm going to get me one from Compton.
Oh, no, you should. Would I recommend this amp? 150%. 150% I would recommend it. Holy crap. I had so much fun. Once I dialed this in, I was like, cancel my day. I am doing this. And I was in my living room for hours playing the same stupid riff over and over again because I just couldn't get enough of it. I just kept doing it and doing it.
You're glassy-eyed.
Am I?
You're glassy-eyed.
Oh, it's the fan.
Oh. And I'm like, don't turn it off.
Oh, yeah, it's the fan. It's my eyes are, it's blowing into my eyes, but that's okay.
Turn it off?
No, it's fine. I'll leave it. So, like, I had so much fun.
Don't you be fooling us now. You got glassy eyes.
No, it's the fan.
Yo, it's the fan.
No, I had so much fun dialing in this amp and like discovering how great it sounded and rewarded me with all the notes and stuff I was playing. It was fun. I was gripping the neck harder. I was grabbing the notes harder, and it wasn't because I needed to.
You were excited.
But yeah, it filled me with rage, and I was just like, just break my neck, you know.
Don't break the baby. Don't break the baby.
But it made me play harder, and I loved it, you know. So yeah,
Shane
this is a killer
wants to
amp.
know if you can just give a quick recap for what you changed, please, because he was late.
Oh, okay. I'll give you a quick recap. So basically, what I did was I had the volume on the channel. See, this amp has a master and a channel volume separate. So I had the volume on each channel, the channel volume at half at the most. Some of them were like 3/4, like not even half. It was under half, and I attenuated with the volume, and I was cranking the volume, and I was like, I just didn't think, like I had so much going on that night. I was like, I shouldn't be turning my master up this high. Oh well, I've had so many other difficulties. I don't have time to think about it. So what I did is I cranked the channel volume all the way up on all 3 of the high gain channels, and then I attenuated with the master, and it just, the whole amp came to life. All the fullness, everything just came rushing in, and the circuits and the tubes, everything were just like I was punishing them, and they just, you could smell it too because it's still a new amp. The room heated up, and you could smell that weird circuit tube smell, and I'm like, oh yeah, this amp wants to go.
Yeah, so, Dave Buckner says, did you find it easy to dial in once you cranked the channel volumes? Engls are usually really easy to dial in.
Yes, it was, and see, because it was lacking, and that's where the lacking was. I tried to fix it with overdrive pedals, I tried to fix it with EQs and different settings, and I just couldn't fix it. So the fix was in the volume cranking. As soon as I cranked that, everything else was simple. It really was. Like, I don't have anything extreme. Like okay, so channel 2, all right, which is the first high gain channel, the mid lean is dead nut center. Mid bold is all the way down, but the switch is on, so I'm adding a little bit of it. And the volume's cranked, and then the bass is all the way up. But a lot of that's because I have the precision drive on here. And I've also got the boost, the depth boost on, and the presence is dead nut center. So there's not a whole lot going on there, but I cranked the bass because I have the attack knob on the precision drive up 2 notches, which cuts some of the low end out. So I attenuated on the amp for that. So, just a quick synopsis. But I am going to do, and I guess I'll announce the series now. I'm going to do a dial-in series. on all of my amps.
Yeah.
So every amp, I'm going to sit here with a camera, one on me, well, probably just one on the amp. Who cares about me? So I'll put it.
Nobody cares.
I'll put it on the amp, and, and I'll just say, like, this is how I got the sound that I got out of this amp. And there's a lot of amps that I've done, and I'm not patting myself on the back, but I feel like I get some pretty good tones on the show. And I want to show you guys how I got that, and I want to share my experience with the Engl in depth and go, this is how I had it dialed in. This is what I did wrong. Now I'm going to fix it, and I'm going to show you what this amp could do, because there's people out there just like me and just like a lot of you watching that'll buy an amp and miss out on all that great stuff because they don't know how to dial it in properly. And it's no fault of theirs, really, because, I mean, some of these amps are kind of weird, you know, and for me, I've never had an amp that had a channel and a master separate. So I didn't know that you're supposed to crank the channel volume, you know, and I'm just being honest with you guys. I didn't know that, you know, so now that I know that, I want to share that with the world, because I don't want people to miss out on what I just experienced tonight. You know, I mean, that was awesome, you know, so.
Sven says, oh man, playing the same riff over and over for hours is what I can totally understand.
I know, that's what happens. It really is. When you find a tone and a feel on an amp that you like, it's like, I'm going to drive everybody in the house nuts right now. I'm going to play the same stupid riff over and over again because I just can't get enough of it. You know, it's just amazing.
Oh man.
So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. So let me do this too before I forget. There's 2 more things I got to do before I forget.
Don't forget things.
Saturday, I have a show that I'm going to do a special for you guys because Marty from Motor City Guitar, who's awesome, called me yesterday and he said, hey, you know, I got the Fryette, what is this? The Fryette Synergy Ultra Lead Pitbull. And he's like, I want you to, you know, take it home and tell me what you think of it. And I can't do the episode until the official release of this.
Oh, so you're going to go live Saturday then?
So I got to go live Saturday, you know, so I'm going to have it for, you know, several days before that so I can get to know it and really dial it in. So Saturday morning, I'm going to do a coffee.
Coffee with Jared.
Coffee with Ola's already done, so I can't do coffee with Jared.
Okay.
But I'm just going to have coffee, hang out with you guys. I might even be in my pajamas.
You're always in your pajamas unless we're live.
I know. I'm like pajama guy. I'm really not cool. So, so I'm going to go live with this, and we're going to just have some fun with it. So, and review it and check out some tones. So, I'm going to do that for you guys as well. So, if you're kind of, you know, tired of Saturday morning cartoons, tune into Tone Wars.
They don't do that anymore though, because people don't watch live TV.
Yeah. So we'll have Saturday morning synergy. How's that? So that'll be fun. And then
Steve Evencheck says, how about a tip on dialing in the 50-watt stealth?
Oh, I could totally do that. I want to do that for you guys big time because that's, I mean, I shot the stealth, the 50-watt out with the 100-watt, and I got the 50-watt to sound really close to the 100-watt. I mean, it was like just an inch apart. And I got the blue channel to sound better on the 50, and the red was almost as good as the 100.
Shane says you could call Saturday's show Brew with the Crew.
There you go, Brew with the Crew.
Brew with the Crew. I love
Good idea.
It could work with beer, too. Coffee or beer, Brew with the Crew.
Yeah, why not?
Gunnerman54 says, that's what I've been waiting for. So who's coming out Saturday? Yeah. Oh, so it's coming out Saturday.
Yes. Yep, it's coming out Saturday, so I'll be doing that with you guys. And I'm looking forward to that because I've done one other Saturday morning episode, and that was a lot of fun. So I'm going to do that. It was the Blue Amp Iridium with the Pod Go, and that was a fun one. So I'll do that with you guys. I got to schedule it yet. But yeah, so I'll be right back. So hang out.
How much I love.
Hang out with Kari.
I love it when he does this.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So much.
Hang out with Kari. I'll be right back. Okay.
All right, start asking me questions, and I gotta wait for the 25-second delay for all of that stuff. I was gonna go. Is there anything in here already? Nope. No help at all. And I was not prepared for this at all. So hopefully he doesn't take too long, because it is always getting super awkward when he leaves. Let's see, tip on the UL. Don't do the Mesa 5 on the GEQ. Use your ears and dial in subtle boosts and cuts. Yep. After selling my Engl, I am in the market. Maybe I'll look into the synergy from Shane. You're going to sell your... After selling your Engl. And I don't think I can be here. Oh, Pajamin with Jared from Christopher. Pajamin with Jared. I like that one. Yep. Shane likes the red highlights. Thank you. Me too. I'd never done it before. This was the first time for me. I figured, why not? You mofo, I want to hear a strat through a Savage before I buy. Yeah. If you have one, take it to the store. Take it to the store. They'll probably let you plug it in. Let's see. Jay, what was the best food you ate on Friday? The best food I ate on Friday? Crab legs with my son. We went to a place in Davison, Michigan called Whitey's that's been there forever. Like, my grandpa used to take our family there when I was a little kid 45 years ago. And it's just the best seafood place. They're known for their fish and chips. I'm gluten-free now, so I can't get it deep fried, but they broil it. It's broiled cod, and it's amazing. And then they have, it's super corny, but they have a pea and peanut salad that's delicious, so wonderful. Like, my mouth waters every time I think about their pea and peanut salad. And then my son, who's 10, recently decided that he loves crab. Like, he'll eat sushi if it's crab with the vegetables. He eats crab legs as well, so we had fun. It was his first time working the tool. What are you doing? Oh my gosh!
It's Kari's birthday!
You were taking forever and ever, and I started talking about food.
I was wrapping these. That's how fast I can wrap. So we're going to celebrate Kari's birthday here.
Oh my gosh.
So I got her some presents.
There's so many presents.
Well, you'll see why.
Okay.
So some of these, she'll totally get this as soon as she opens these. So some of these are kind of tongue-in-cheek and kind of funny.
What am I doing first?
I want you to open these first.
These
in
first.
Any order.
In
Okay.
any order.
Yeah.
You actually wrapped these?
Yeah, I wrapped them.
That's like the best present in the whole world.
I don't say I hate wrap. I'm just not good at it. So
Look,
I hope
he did this taped on this side.
Yeah, I did
and
the man wrap.
I appreciate the paper so much. Usually
No
it's in like a grocery bag. He's like, here, it's your present.
Here's a present. All right, so this is gonna be funny.
This piece.
Yeah. You'll totally get this. So some of these are kind of funny. So.
Oh my god! I love it so much. It's mustard. This man does not eat condiments on his food. I've been coming here for over 10 years now, and he doesn't ever have mayonnaise or ketchup or mustard for me.
Yep, ever. So she's always like, can you please buy some condiments? Every time I come here, there's no condiments. So I figured, well, I'll get you some mustard at least.
And some mayonnaise. Yes. And it's the squeezy kind, too.
Yeah, exactly.
You splurged and
Yeah,
got the
I
squeezy
splurged.
kind of mayonnaise.
I got the good stuff.
So fun. Let me guess what this one is.
Who knows?
I feel like it might be ketchup.
Maybe.
It stuck to me.
Maybe it's ketchup. I don't know.
And you splurged again and got the big bottle.
I know. I almost bought the small one.
Oh, and it's organic.
I know.
Even better.
Crazy, huh?
Yes.
They had one with jalapeno in it, and I
Ooh.
was like, I should get this, but I was like, I'm just gonna get the plain stuff for
Plain
now.
stuff.
We're gonna work our way up the condiment thing.
10 years, man.
10 years, man.
Friends, this is one of the best presents. Condiments.
There you go.
I can't even imagine what they're saying right now.
They're probably like, what a loser. I can't believe this guy's getting her condiments. I could have just got you ketchup packets from Wendy's or something.
That wouldn't be very nice.
No.
Full
All right,
size.
so now let's do this.
All
All
right.
right. So you got a couple more here.
Okay. I don't know any condiments that are shaped like
No,
square.
there's no condiments shaped like that.
This is probably awful and... Oh my gosh. Jared! Thank you so much. I just shared this on Facebook the other day. It's one of my favorite performance pictures.
Yep.
Oh, I love it.
I saw that, and I'm like, well, let me add that to the list.
It is.
Yep. It was Dirt Fest, right?
At Dirt Fest.
Yep.
I love that picture. It's just so raw.
Yeah. It's just a good, straight up, just you throwing down on stage, you know, at Dirt Fest in 98-degree weather.
It was so hot.
It was really hot.
But I was still having a good hair day that day.
Yeah, you did. That was good.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Now I'm excited, more excited to see the other ones.
Yeah. Leave it up like that so they can see it. There you go.
There.
All right. So let's do this one next.
This one. I'm sorry about the paper crinkling.
Well, I wanted to share this moment with you guys too. I mean, you guys are like family to us, so.
Oh my gosh, this is from way back in the day.
Yeah.
I think this one was at Diesel.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
There. Wow.
Yeah, I want to thank Mick.
Yes.
McDonald for these. I worked with him on all these.
Did?
Yeah, Mick had these printed, and he did the editing and the color, and he sharpened them up and all that. So yeah, he did a great job.
Look at that.
On these. Yep.
You can still see the bruises
on your legs.
Yep. I don't know what I did that week, but I had a big bruise on my shoulder and
on your leg.
Right there. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much, Mick.
Yeah. So then there's one more.
One more. These are great.
Oh, good. Well,
I really appreciate
no, it's fine. Well, you got that new closet, so I figured you could hang them up in there, right?
I do have a new closet.
She got a new closet.
Ooh, this one's backwards. That was horrible.
It's all right. Yeah, two of them there. I ran out of wrapping paper.
There is two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break them.
That was just you having a great moment on stage.
Yeah, that was feeling it.
Yep.
I'm trying to get the light out of the way.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Boy, people are going to come in my closet and think I'm super vain. That's okay with me?
That's okay with me.
It's okay with me.
I'm not vain, really.
What's this one?
Yep. That's you feeling it too, really. I mean,
killed a note there.
Yeah, killed a note. Hopefully not literally. Looked like you sang it well.
It looks like I sang that one really well.
You really knocked that one out.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I love how he probably...
Yeah, we kind of masked it. So
Yes.
so he did a really good job with that. It just looks like I like how he edited everything. I think it looks really cool.
This is the best present. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
No, you're welcome. You deserve it. These are the moments in our lives, that we've shared on many stages, different projects.
Yeah,
and stuff.
you weren't in any of those.
No, that's okay. I was there.
You were there.
Yeah, I was probably playing some horribly bad notes while you were singing good ones. Who knows? But
or vice versa.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I mean, we've been in a lot of projects together, and it's been a lot of fun. And these are just moments that we had captured, and they're just really cool. So that way, whenever you're, in your closet.
All of the time in there picking out shoes or whatever you're going to wear or whatever. I mean, you can see those pictures and feel awesome. You can look at them and be like, I'm a pretty cool chick. I did that. I did that. I've done that. Yeah. I did that. And your kids can see them and, go in there and bring their friends and be like, come into my mom's closet. My mom's badass. My mom's badass. That's awesome. Yeah, so, yeah. Let's see. Dean was encouraging me earlier when I was feeling left by myself without anything to talk about. He was like, just be you. Just be you. Yes, Ben said goodnight. He's like, screw the birthday presents. He went to bed. Oh, good to see you, buddy. It's really late over there. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Just hit the like. Nice of Jared. It is very nice of Jared Gunnerman. Yes. Fine. Way to go, Jared, from my Aunt Debbie. Presents wrapped. Let's see. Mustard destroys ketchup, Jay said. Dean says, please tear them open and not surgically remove the tape like my wife does. Oh, thank you, Gunnerman. He sent a super chat. Happy birthday, something for me.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Let's see. Did Jared fix your ear monitors to stereo yet? Did you?
I have to. That's thanks for the reminder because when I use the two notes, it sounds terrible.
Yeah.
So we do it. Thanks for the reminder. We have to do that. We have to do that. Yeah.
My aunt says, hey, Jared, my birthday's the 30th. I'm going to go through your Facebook pictures and pick some out.
We're going to have to go through your cupboard and see what you need.
Right. Oh, that's true.
Do you
need
ketchup?
Any condiments?
Maybe some pickles? I don't know.
Oh, Ed Hinchy says he loves the hair. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Hey, what's up, Ed?
Chicago Todd, he sent me a super chat as well. The show would not be the same without you. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. And you're right. It wouldn't be the same without her.
Aw. Yeah. Jim Sieben, I just got here. Happy birthday, Kari. Shane says that needs to be hung behind your chair for when you're not there. You need to put one up.
I will. Just tell me which one you want here.
All right.
And we'll put it up for you.
Sounds good.
Yeah. We'll do. That's a great idea. Yep. We'll do that.
I love it. Great pro pictures there. That's awesome. What gifts? Yeah, Smarty5. Thank you. Yeah, these are amazing gifts.
Oh, no.
Thank you so much.
Hey, it's my pleasure, man. It is.
Oh, wrong side. I'm like, look at it over there.
Yeah, it's all opposite here when we look backwards. At the camera. It's
wow.
It was a lot of fun going through them all and picking out ones that could be, color graded properly and everything. And so we had a lot of fun going through that.
Thank you so much. And here I asked him to send me some pictures. I asked him like a week ago, could you send me some pictures from a video that we did?
Yeah.
And he sent me like 3 or 4 screenshots from a video. Yeah. And I was like, nope,
She's the hardest
not that
person.
One. Yuck.
She's the hardest person with pictures.
Oh, hell no.
I know. It's
he's like...
Okay, I give up. So then I was like, I wonder what she's going to say about those.
I love every single one.
Oh, thank God.
Seriously, every single one. All of these. You picked a good era.
Yeah. They're all good eras. Come on.
Thank you. This one, I do love this picture.
Yeah, that was a crazy day. It was seriously, it was so hot.
Yeah.
And we were all about, like, we got to look the part. And we get on stage, and I'm up there just dying, And it was so freaking hot up there.
Aww.
So.
It's like the Kari shrine.
That was the day.
There they all go.
Yeah, careful.
Don't do that.
That was the day we went to that restaurant and that
Birch Run, that truck stop.
Yeah.
Tony's.
And they have the biggest plate of bacon. Like every time you order an omelet, they'll be like, "Oh, you want bacon with that?" Like, yeah, and they'll send you like a whole pig's worth of bacon. Like
that's what they're known for. It's like a truck stop kind of place.
Yeah, I'm like, what am I supposed to do with all this?
Everything is platter sized.
Oh God, it's like huge. You want some eggs with your bacon? Like, geez.
Yeah.
Like 20 strips of bacon, literally.
Oh, Dean Harkness says watching you two is probably the reason these Sundays are so much fun. The chemistry is obvious. Here's to many more. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Really
I
appreciate
hope that
it.
There's so many more.
Yeah, there should be. Yeah, I don't see why not, but I appreciate that very much. Yeah, we've been in so many projects together over the years,
Oh, careful.
Oh yeah, I'm tipping over your stuff.
Sorry.
So yeah, we're very gosh, we've been through a lot. We've been through so many different projects and iterations of the same project.
And now this. And it's all led to this here with you guys.
Yeah, it has. And this is like the best part. If you ask me, this is literally out of all the projects that we've done together, this is the pinnacle. I don't really think it could get any better than this.
It gets better when I get to sing.
Yeah. Well, we will definitely do that. I just didn't want to do that tonight because I wanted to concentrate on... I know you. You want presents or singing? She'll be like, presents.
I know.
Presents.
Thank you again.
Yeah,
so much.
My pleasure.
And the condiments too. We need to go get a sandwich or some French fries.
Let's go get some fries afterwards.
Sandwich.
Seriously, every time we get food here, she's like, "Do you have any ketchup?" Like, no.
You still don't have ketchup
I'm
or
like,
mustard.
Yep, or mayo.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Why don't you eat? You eat ketchup when we go to restaurants.
Sometimes. I mean, like when I go to like fast food, like what's that place? Culver's.
Culver's.
I always say I don't want anything on my burger.
No sauce. He
no
says.
Sauce.
No sauce.
Because the meat's so good. I just love it. Just that charred meat is so good. I must be like I'm a major carnivore, so.
Shane says the first or the third are killer. Probably the first or the third picture. I don't remember what order it was. I think I opened that one first.
That was the first one, yeah. Yeah, it was a good one. And I think the third one...
I don't know. But they're all great. And thank you so much. Shane, he says, honestly, this format is awesome. No one else does this. You've cornered the market here.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. That's a good compliment.
Thanks. Well, thank you. I mean, we just wanted to come on and be us. You know, and just, there's really no pretentious nothing here. I mean, we literally just fire up the camera, and we're just who we are, and we just do our thing.
You guys know that. As soon as he leaves, I'm like...
She turns into Garth.
I told him after the last time, notice he hasn't been doing that. I'm like, you can't leave unless I have, like... a plan.
Well, I had to tonight because I had a good ulterior motive. So yeah, it's just the way it is.
Jay helped me out though. He was like, "What was the best food that you ate on Friday?" And I was like, "Bam! I can talk about that.
I can talk about food.
I can talk about that
yeah.
all night long. Crab legs with my son." Let's see. Jay says, "Jared, ketchup mixed with mayo equals fancy sauce."
Ooh yeah, fancy.
Yeah. From Step Brothers. Oh, it's from the movie.
That movie was a crazy movie, man.
My new friend Jen has all of the movie.
Yeah, all the movie stuff.
Yeah,
her and I'd have a blast.
Yes.
Yeah, because I always dropping these movie lines on her, and she's like, I don't know what that is.
I
I'm like,
don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't remember.
You ain't no fun.
I remember concepts. I don't remember like very super specific things. I remember concepts and.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yes. Well, what did you have anything else planned, or
I'm looking here.
Can we go get some French fries for my ketchup?
Okay, so we covered everything. I'm so glad that we were able to that I was able to really clear up my thing with the Engl, because I always want to be fair here, and like if I'm not feeling the amp, it's pretty obvious. I won't say, I don't ever want to disparage a product unless it really just sucks, and I'm here to like let everybody know this thing sucks, don't waste your money on it. But I don't see myself doing anything like that in the near future anyway, so unless it has to, like a PSA thing. But anyway, but I wasn't really feeling it that night. I was like, this is pretty cool, but in my mind I'm like, price tag $3,000, experience not adding up to that, and I'm like, what am I going to do, and this and that. But after like doing some research and really applying what I've learned by doing that research to the amp, I found out that it's not the amp, it's me. I had it dialed in wrong, and I wanted to share that with people because, again, I want to be fair to the amp and the awesome people that make it, and to you, because I don't want you to miss out on something that's freaking awesome. So again, would I recommend it? 150%. I mean, this amp is, I mean, you saw it, you heard it, you don't have to listen to me say anything. I mean, the amp said everything. I just got out of the way. I don't need to say anything. That amp slays. So, and it was fun to play, and it's very inspiring, and you got 4 awesome channels. And that's the other thing I want to say too, like some amps will have like 4 channels, but only 1 works for you, and it's still $4,000 or $3,000, and you're like, but it's 4 channels. It's like, yeah, but they're 3 unusable and 1 usable. I'd rather spend the money on the 1 channel, and then and save the money. So with this, you got 4 channels that are 100% usable that you can use no matter what.
I'm just laughing at the condiments.
Oh yeah. I thought you'd get a kick out of that. You big dummy. I know it's going through your mind. You big dummy.
I love it.
So, yeah, I wanted to be fair and discuss that with the amp. And, again, to reiterate, Saturday morning, I don't know what time yet, but it'll probably be 10 or 11 because I'm not an early riser. I'm going to go live with the Fryette, what is this thing, the Ultra Lead?
Yeah.
Pitbull. from Synergy. I'm going to go live with that. We'll have some fun. And new series is going to be the dial-in series on all my amps and any other amp.
Is it going to be on Wednesdays or Sundays?
It'll be something I record and produce.
Ah, okay.
So it won't be live. I'll actually record and produce it. And that way I'll have better camera angles. Because, live it's hard to get those camera angles perfect and everything. Yeah. So
but when we get big enough and can afford a film crew.
Yeah, someday.
Goals.
Someday,
You gotta have goals.
Mm-hmm.
Brad Shimke says, damn, couldn't imagine a BLT without mayo. I'd probably die. He said we also ate at Tony's on a 100-degree day before set at Dirt Fest.
Oh, yeah.
I could have died. Yes.
Yep, the pain is real when it comes to that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Shane says it'll be story time with Kari when the shirt sleeve slayer leaves the room.
Milk and cookies time. That's what you gotta start thinking about is a story.
Yeah.
So when I have a break, I gotta you can come and
I gotta go tell a story.
Tell a story. So you gotta come up with some stories.
Tell the story about how I had to start wearing wedge heels performing instead of spiky heels.
Yeah.
I nearly killed myself and everybody else on stage.
Yep. Was that because the stages have cracks in them?
Cracks and cords and you got a little tiny heel that's that nails. Big and that was fun. Did I say Pitbull? Did you say Pitbull?
Yeah, Pitbull. Yep.
Oh, there it is.
That's what this is. Yep, this is.
What time are you going live on Saturday? Gunnerman 54 really wants to know.
Let's say 11. We'll call it 11, and if anything changes, I'll let you know. But I think it'll be 11. So yeah, I'll be going live with this bad boy right here. Yeah. You know what's cool is
Christopher. Thank you for the super chat. Get the birthday girl a killer order of fries, he says.
Oh, thanks, man. We will do that and then some. Yeah, we're gonna get her some fries. Yeah.
To go with my new ketchup.
With my new ketchup. Oh, God. Let me take this up to the camera. So, this is what I'm going live with.
Uh-oh.
It's the camera's not focused for this close.
Close, yeah.
But you can see, like, there's, where is it? There's an EQ on it and all that good stuff. So, yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. It's going to be a really cool video.
Well, Chicago Todd says not directly related to the show, but sort of. If I let Jared borrow it, the Neural IDSP Quad Cortex has been delayed 2 months. So Tier 1 pre-orders are now expected to ship in November.
Ooh, boy. Woo. Wow. Todd, thank you very much, and I would be honored to use that and go live with it. And how about I borrow you with it? How about you come up with it and we'll hang out? So I'd like to meet you.
I think that's a great idea.
So, hey, I mean, I'm just extending the offer. If you'd like to do it, let's do it, man. I think we would have fun.
There's a hotel a couple miles away. You can stay at, what was it, Comfort Inn?
Yeah, Comfort Inn.
Western Comfort Inn.
All kinds of good stuff. And there's some really good restaurants near us, breweries and stuff like that. So
you know it.
We will have fun. We'll have ourselves a time. So just letting you know, you're invited, dude. Mike
Jacobs says, don't forget to coordinate with Aaron Short Music. He listens to him. He goes on at 4? Or does he go earlier at Saturdays?
He goes, I think he goes on at 4. But it's a good point. I'll definitely talk to Aaron and see,
Shane says, Jared, quick impressions of Synergy system as a whole.
I think it's very good. I think it's very versatile. If you're looking for something that is very portable, and you can have so many different preamps and different sounds and tones and feels and all kinds of stuff. I think it's a great system. The initial investment, like the Syn 2, let's just say the Syn 2 with the 2 modules in it. That one's like $800, and then the power amp is like $1,100. But after that investment is done, like the modules are $399. So every year when they come out with a new module or two, it's like it's a really cheap Christmas gift for yourself, like, or birthday present or whatever. So I think it's a very versatile system, and I really like it a lot. And I haven't played mine in a while because I've been dealing with all these stupid awesome amps that I hate so much. But I'm getting back into it, and it's not because I don't like it. It's just because, I mean, I keep getting these different amps and doing shootouts and stuff with it. But this Saturday, I will reacquaint myself with my Synergy system, and I do like it very much. So I think it's a worthy purchase.
Chicago Todd says, as we get closer to ship time, let's plan it. It'll be great.
Yes, thank you, man.
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool. Thank you so much.
David Buckner says, you should try the Synergy Savage module into the effects return of the actual Savage.
You know what? I will.
Yeah.
I will do that. Absolutely. I'll put it through the Syn 5050 and the Savage and see if it makes a difference. So that'll be a pretty in-depth episode, because I'm going to do a lot with that and really go deep so that you guys can make your decision. Because if that doesn't sound as good as what I just experienced, I'll tell you. I will. I own it. No one's paying me anything. So I'll just say, well, you know, this is what I feel like it's lacking, or if it sounds exactly the same, I'll say it sounds exactly the same.
Yep.
But
Mark Grant, Synergy over the 50. I haven't seen Mark Grant's name before. Hey, man.
Hey, Mark.
How you doing?
Welcome.
Synergy over the 5150 Three Little Eyes stealth.
Oh, 5153 stealth. If you want variety as far as like different tones and stuff, you're probably going to want to go with the Synergy system. But if you want, if you're really happy with the way the 5150 stealth sounds and feels, I mean, I think that would be great too. Because some guys just want to be like, I just want one amp. Yeah. I just want one amp that sounds amazing, and I don't want to think about, I want to throw my little black book of amps away and just be done. So if you're that kind of person, and you don't really need the variety so much, go with the stealth. I mean, dude, the stealth is like sick. It's stupid. It's so freaking good.
We forgot to finish that Arnold impression.
Oh, yeah.
They just reminded me.
My apologies.
Oh, I gotta go back up. It was Arnold. Where is it?
Is it Arnold dials in the amp or something? Oh no. How to not make your amp sound flabby like your grandma's arms or something?
Yes. Did I get... I'm not there yet. Yeah, it was something like that.
Okay, I think it's like how to not make your...
You know, you can't scroll back all of the way.
Yeah, no, you can't. Yeah. So it's something about Arnold, try not to make your amp sound flabby like your grandma's arms or something.
Something like that. Scott Fulmer, thank you for the super chat.
Hey, Scott, thank you.
He says he's late to the party, and he's paying his way.
Well, thank you so much, man. It's always good to have you here.
It's my birthday, or it was on Friday. That's why you see all of these presents here. All of these pictures of me.
Yeah, and condiments.
Jared got me.
Yeah.
And condiments.
It's kind of an inside joke. But...
Anyway.
Okay, what you have to do if your amp is flabby like your grandma's arms, what you have to do is slam it with an overdrive. You put the overdrive in front, you turn the volume all the way up. Don't be a girly man and have it halfway up like a little sissy girl. Turn it all the way up, and then you take the tone knob, dead nut center in the middle. Yes, I said dead nuts. That's the way it works. So then you take the gain knob. And don't be girly with that either. Add just a touch. It just adds to the amplifier's dirty channel, and it makes it sound huge and fat and awesome. And it tightens up the low end. It's like a Brazilian butt lift for your amplifier. That might not work on your grandma, but it'll work very well on your amplifier.
It won't work on your grandma.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they should have an overdrive pedal called the Brazilian butt lift.
Brazilian butt lift.
I think that'd be hilarious. Because that's what you're doing. You're taking the low end and tightening it up a little bit.
Getting a little lift. Lots of laugh out louds and yeses.
Still want that fat low end. You just want to lift it up a hair.
Smidge. We all do.
Does your amp have a saggy butt? We have the pedal for you. This is the Brazilian butt lift for your amp.
Oh, man. Yeah, they're all laughing. Laughing.
Well,
you guys, it's been a great night.
It has. It's been great, guys.
That Engl
Savage
is stupid, and you played stupid.
Oh, thank you.
I love that eerie.
Yeah, it's creepy, isn't it?
I literally was like, oh.
Putting this down. No, that's one
then
of my...
I picked it back up again after that.
Well, it's one of those songs that I don't play very often on the channel because, honestly, I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up. Yeah. Because it's one of those songs, if you mess it up, everyone's like, oh, nice try. Nice try. Someone thought they were cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Boop, boop. Next time, So I'm always like, don't screw up, So, but it's just, I couldn't help myself tonight because that channel is so good and I just love playing it. So
I'm just re-showing the pictures again.
Okay. One at a time.
One at a time. Trying to get the light off of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of lights down here. We got more light tonight. I got one up in the corner that actually lights up the room a little better. So we're a little brighter and I kind of like it. I'm looking at the monitor right now and it looks a little better. So, yeah. You can see my biceps better. Yeah.
You're such a dork.
It's the whiskey, guys.
The Chicago Todd says yes. Jared's playing was truly inspired by the Savage tonight. You can tell.
Thank you. No, you're right. I mean, when I'm feeling it, I just can't help it, man.
When he's feeling it, it gets him in the feels.
Yeah, it's string snapping good, man. I freaking love it. I really do. That amp is so inspiring. So, anybody, if you're on the fence and you're looking for, I think what Engl does, the culmination of all the greatest things that Engl does, there it is. And it's a $2,900 amp, but I have to tell you, what this amp offers with the sounds, the tones, the versatility, and the MIDI 2 effects loops and all the programmable, tonal options on there is just unmatched.
Chicago Todd says we can see Kari's hair better with the new light.
No, you can. I can see it in the monitor. Yeah. It looks really cool. It's when I turn the light off, I did that Wednesday night. I'm like, this light's been up here for a year.
I know. I think I did. I asked you to turn it off because it's super blinding. But
it's nice, right?
Well, it's nice for my hair.
Well, yeah.
I need some sunglasses.
So that's all I have to do is say, but your hair looks better. And you're like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Leave it on.
Okay.
You got another one? How about 3?
Can you rig up a selfie stick with the light?
That's all I got to do to tell a girl, man, but your hair looks great. Oh, okay. All right. So we're good then. I'll go blind. I don't care.
Just the Engl to anybody else. When I saw, it's badass looking for sure. It was very pretty. That was the first thing I said. He sent me a picture and I was like, oh, that's pretty.
It's beautiful.
But it looks like a Jeep grill.
Yeah. It's like the front end of a
Yep.
Jeep, it looks really cool. And I like they backlight it with some blue lights and they see the 2 giant power tubes back there and big old transformer over here. I mean, it's just, I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of expensive amps out there. Some of them are worth every penny of it. Some of them aren't. This is one of those amps that's worth every penny.
That's probably the coolest looking one to me.
Yeah, it's the coolest looking
amp.
That
you have. It's the biggest one.
Yep, it's nice. The KSR looks nice even underneath it, too.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all... I love all these amps. It's like picking your favorite child. You can't. They're all great. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. So,
All right.
All right, guys. Well, this one here wants to try out some ketchup on some fries. So we're going to go to Wendy's probably, right? Get some fries.
Or Culver's.
Oh, we'll go to Culver's. Yeah, we're going to go to Culver's and get some fries. But guys, seriously, thank you so much for being here. I know that there's a lot of things you could be doing tonight, a lot of other places you could be spending your time, and we're truly honored that you chose to spend it with us. We really are. I mean that,
especially when I get presents.
Yes, exactly. And seriously, thanks for sharing this moment with us too, for celebrating Kari's birthday.
Yes.
And all that, and I really hope that you guys got as much out of this as we did, because I had a blast tonight, man. It was fun, man. So thank you so much, and I'll be live again on Wednesday, right?
Wednesday.
At 8 o'clock.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to figure something out. I might have a fight night. I might shoot out a couple amps, so we'll see.
Well, thank you again for all of the birthday wishes. Thank you for sharing it with me. You guys made it extra special. And I hope you all have a great week.
Yeah.
And I get to say it, every day is a gift.
And thank you so much for spending your gift with us. So we appreciate that very much. All right, guys. Love you all. Take care. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock with something.